Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for you. This morning I wanted to continue the thread I started last week with the download of Cincom Smalltalk non-commercial by just trying the installer and walking through that. So here's the download I got from their site, and I'll double click on the ISO. I'm on a Mac, so that's going to work. If you're on Linux, you want to mount that. If you're on Windows, you probably want to use a tool, maybe Nero something to mount it, or you can use tools like Nero to just burn the CD and then run that. But in any case, you'll get to the installer, and here I'm going to pick the right one for the Mac. So I'm going to pick Install Mac OS X, and I'll just tell it yes, I'm fine with opening it. And then I bring up the installer, which should be pretty simple here. And I can go through typical, custom, or uninstall. Let's go through custom because I kind of want to see what it's doing. So let's hit next, and I'll hit next, and it's telling me it's 7.8, and then it'll prompt me next as to where to put it. So I want to put it somewhere else. So I am going to browse because I already have an install of 7.8 that I use for work there. I've gotten my own copy of commercial 7.8 through my work site. So I'm going to put this somewhere else. It's going to go ahead and create that directory for me. I'm going to select most of these things. And now we'll click next. And we'll go ahead next. Now I have to accept and then hit install, and the installer starts running. So that's really all there is to it. If you'd pick typical, it just would have picked my normal point where I install things and put it there, and that's perfectly fine for most people. For me, it's a little different because I have a valid work copy for my work site, but if you don't have a commercial license, obviously you don't have that, so you just let it default to where it's going to put it. Finally, with things running, let's go ahead and double click on the image here, visualnc.im. Sure enough, looks like it's VisualWorks 7.8 from March 30th, 2011. One quick sanity check I can do to see if it's what I think it is. We'll go here to security, and sure enough, they've excluded the security code from here, and that really was the reason they had a download problem. So all of the crypto code's been removed, but other than that, this is VisualWorks 7.8, as you would get it if you were a commercial user. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.